Hey guys, and welcome to Upper Body Blast. So today I have 10 exercises for you. Everything working the upper body, chest, back, shoulders. 1 minute for each exercise, 30-second break in between that I'll use to show you the next exercise. Modifications I will give when necessary. You will need some weights for today. If you don't have weights, go ahead and grab some soup cans or shampoo bottles, something to give you some resistance. So I have anywhere between 3 and 15 pounds. So we're going to be working a little bit lighter today because we're going to be having a little bit more time under tension. So you're going to want a little bit lighter weights, but I have the heavy ones here just in case I want to start heavier and then bump down midway in between the exercise. So weights, water, a towel, a mat, or a soft surface, and I think we're ready to get started. All right, so let's start by warming it up. Nice big arm circles, opening up that chest, warming up those shoulders. Core is in nice and tight. 2 more like this, and let's take it the other way. Nice big circles. Last 2. Good. Let's take a little side bend here and reach it up and over. So placing that forearm on that thigh, knee presses back over that ankle. 4 and 3, 2 and 1, other way. Nice big reach, stretching out that side, stretching out that lat. Here, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's take the arms to 90. So we're going to press the hands back, open up that chest, and push the palms back. Nice and big, opening up that chest, pulling those hands back. So let's take a step and rotate here. Core in nice and tight. Turning those hips and shoulders to that side wall. Four, 3, 2, 1. Let's just take a little squat here. We're mainly working all upper body today, but it's good to get the entire body nice and warm. So weight is back in those heels, chest is up, squeezing those glutes at the top. 4 more here. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's take a little tricep extension here. So hinging forward, core is tight, squeezing the triceps, just getting them warm. Let's round the back here. Round and open. And round and open. Really squeezing those shoulder blades together. Starting to get everything nice and warm. Here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then let's just take the arms across and open. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think we're ready to get started here. So, as I said, each exercise is going to be for a minute with a 30-second break in between. All right, so we are starting with a lateral raise, but we're going to kind of change it up a little bit. So, normally we would start hands down by our sides and we would raise up. Instead, we are starting with the arms up and we're going down and up. So, modify this if you have any neck issues. Take one arm at a time. I'm going to show you from the side. If you notice, my arms are forward of my shoulders. My elbows are lifted and slightly bent. My wrists are flat. They're not bent like this. So every time you come down, those weights come up a little anterior of those shoulders, okay? Core is nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knees are nice and soft. So we go down and up, nice and controlled. Down and up. Take that little pause, hold here, and down and up. Really focusing on that form, keeping that neck nice and long, shoulders are back and down. And rest. Okay, next exercise, we're making a V. So it's a shoulder press, but instead of going straight up, we're going out. So we're going out, making a V, pulling it back in and down. Now I'm going to start with 5s, but if that starts to get to be too much and my form starts to go a little bit, I'm going to drop down to my 3s, okay? So more time under tension, we're really taking the time to move through these movements. So you may need to bump down. So if you start with something a little heavier, don't be afraid to bump down in the middle. 3, 2, 1, here we go. We push up. Again, if you need to modify this, take it one arm at a time. And push. And down. Keeping those wrists nice and flat, neck is nice and long, core is engaged, knees are soft. Shoulders are done. All right, so bicep curl. We're going elbows right by the side, not behind you, right at that rib cage. We're starting at the bottom and we're going to half. Bottom to half, okay? So right about belly button level, okay? So a little bit heavier weights for these. Again, make sure you have some lighter weights nearby in case you want to drop down. We're only going through these exercises one time, so make them count. If you need to bump them down. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. We go to half and down. Nice and controlled. Don't grip those weights. Relax those forearms, relax those hands, let those weights fall right into those hands. Again, wrists are nice and flat, no bending of that wrist. Shoulders are pulled back and down. And you are not using your back to lift. Your back should stay nice and stable. Nice and controlled with those weights. Control them up and control them down. from top to half. So elbows in, we start up here, we go halfway down, and to the top. Again, those wrists don't bend them, they stay nice and neutral. Alright, you got about 10 seconds or so here. So figure out which weights you want to use. Lighter weights nearby in case you want to jump down. So again, we're here, half, belly button, all the way up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Halfway down, all the way up. Again, you're not using your back to get those weights up, you're using that bicep. So if you're starting to recruit your back, you need to bump those weights down, they're too heavy. Elbows in tight to that rib cage. Core in tight. Those weights don't touch that shoulder, they stop right before your shoulders. Again, don't grip those forearms, relax those hands. Let those weights fall into those hands. Rest. All right, we're moving on to triceps. So biceps are done. All right, so we're taking it a little bit different. Normally we would do like a kickback or an overhead extension. We're going to the side. So 90 degrees here. I squeeze the tricep, press that weight out. My wrist is not bent. It's nice and straight. And then let me give you a side view here. So my elbows lifted. I come out and in. Core is nice and tight, hinging at the waist. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. You come out, squeeze, and in. Really keep that core nice and tight so there's no rotation in that upper body. Really focus on squeezing that tricep when you extend that arm. Don't let that weight swing, keep it nice and controlled. Rest. All right, we got that other side. So again, making sure those knees are soft, you're hinging at the waist, core is in tight, shoulders are back and down, elbow up high. You squeeze and bring it in. Okay? You're halfway there. You got about 10 seconds here. So choose your weight, make sure you're even. So if you started a little heavier, start heavier. If you need to bump down, bump down. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. You come up, we squeeze, and in. Really take that pause at the top, feel that contraction in that tricep, and up, and down. Make sure you're not leaning away. Make sure that weight is right in the middle. All right, back is next. So we're rowing. Elbows drive straight back. So we're coming. Row, halfway down, row, all the way down. So here I come all the way up, squeeze. Those weights are going to be right by my ribs. I come halfway down, squeeze again, and extend. Okay, so choose your weights. is strong, you can go a little bit heavier. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Knees soft, core in, you squeeze, you go to half, you squeeze, and all the way down. Modification for this is to do one at a time. Squeeze to half, squeeze, and then do the other side. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together every time those weights come up. Finish here, rest. All right, we are coming down to the floor for a chest press. So, if you think you may need to bump those weights down in the middle, have a lighter set nearby, one on either side. Okay, so we're starting at the top and going to half to start. So, coming down, lower back is pressed into the mat. So we're coming here, weights over the chest. We're going to half and pressing up. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So weights come down, half, and press. So those elbows don't quite come to 90 degrees. So inhaling down, exhale, press. Weights over that chest, not over your face. Relax, set those weights down. Okay. Now we have the other half, so we're starting at the bottom. My elbows are not resting on that floor, so I'm pushing back and coming down. Again, make sure you don't rest those elbows on that floor. Okay, keep them, let them hover. Weights over the chest. Wrists are nice and neutral. Don't let them bend. You got about 5 seconds here. Engage that core. Lower back presses into that mat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we start down. We go to half and down. Again, let those weights just fall right into those hands. Press and down. So you exhale, the weights come up. Inhale, those weights go down. Rest. Set those weights down. We're going to do pullovers next to finish everything off. So, one medium to heavy weight. Coming down, you're grabbing the weight on either end. Feet are flat, lower back into the bottom, into that mat. So weight is over the chest. Arms stay soft, butt straight, extend over the head. Squeeze those lats to pull that weight over. So you're squeezing right underneath those armpits here. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Last exercise. Inhale that weight back. Exhale, pull it forward over that chest. again, that lower back stays on that mat at all times. Don't let it come up. And rest. Set that weight down and then rock and roll up. All right, we're done. I hope that upper body's burning. Mine is. Grab some water and then let's stretch everything out. So you can stay on the floor. We're gonna be seated for our cool down. All right. Push my weights out of the way here. All right, so have a seat. Let's stretch everything out. So sitting up nice and tall, let's take that right arm across, stretching out that shoulder and that upper back a little bit. And let's take the gaze away from that hand. Bringing the head back center, let's take that arm up at an angle and gently pull it in. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Good, let's switch to the other side. Take it across. And let's take the gaze away. And take it up at an angle. Good, let's interlace the fingers behind. Pull them down and back. Opening up that chest, lifting up that chin. And let's lean it forward a little bit, bring those arms up. Good, taking the hands, placing them on your knees. Let's round that back, chin to chest. Feeling that nice stretch across that upper back. Feeling those shoulder blades separating. Good, coming up, let's stretch out those biceps. So let's just take the hands back and let's go thumbs up and thumbs down here. So just rotating, stretching out those biceps a little bit. Let's hit that tricep. So right arm comes up and over, gently pulling that elbow in. And let's take a little lean to the left. Coming back center, switching, left arm bends, gentle pressure, pulling that elbow in. And let's lean to the right. Good, coming back center, release those arms. Let's take a side bend here. So lifting up out of that hip, stretching out that lat. And let's go to the other side. We'll do a couple of these, side to side. And other side. And last one over to the left. Good, let's take a twist here. Sitting up nice and tall, rotating through that spine. And other side. And let's finish with a nice big inhale. Inhale up. And let's cactus those arms open. Exhale, pull them back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale up. Pull those elbows back. and you are all done with your workout for today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know. Hit that thumbs up button for me. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button for me. Hit your notification bell so you know every single time I upload a new workout, and I will see you in the next workout. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.